What's up? What's up? We back. Sorry for any technical difficulties. Anybody that just was just on the last interview that we was having, sorry for the technical difficulties. But Jarius will be joining back in soon so we can continue the interview. For everybody that's joining in, I appreciate you all. Love you all, and I hope you all are catching the city. I hope you all are watching the show. You know, like I said, this is a very important show. It's important for the city. It's important for the community. You know, and then I want to say one more thing too. I've been getting people saying certain things about now starting our own independent platform for the show, The City. I've been getting a couple of complaints, man. I don't know why. But I've been getting a couple of complaints. But I just want to say something about that. Anything that comes towards the city is to uplift us. It's to uplift the community. It's to uplift what we trying to do and what we trying to build. That's important to me. We're fast to go and support the other platforms, the Amazons, the Netflixes, and things like that. But we need to do something that we really, there goes Jairus right now. We need to do something that can elevate us. And I feel not just with doing the city, but also building a platform to where we could build it for each other. We can have an independent platform. We could put our films on and things like that. I feel like it could help us go to another level. Here go Jairus right now. I just wanted to put that out there. So go and support the city on PaulPLockettProductions.com. Let's get it. All right. Let me see. It's waiting right now for Jairus to connect.
What's up, man?
These dogs. What's up, man? What happened?
Yeah, my phone died, man. I didn't even know it was dying. I was getting the 5% warning.
Yeah. Nah, it's all good. I see it's dark out there too, man. You out there, North Carolina, man. It's nighttime out there, man.
Yeah, fact.
You know, in Cali, we still got the sun going.
Yeah, I'm 5:30 with a 5:36 over there.
Yeah. So going back to what we was talking, and then before we get into that, I just want to say a couple of things, and I just want to hear your opinion from it as well before we go back into what we was just talking about. Right now, like I was just letting everybody know, when it comes down to the city, it's not just about supporting the city, but we trying to turn the city into a brand and a platform for so many other independent creators, people to be a part of it, people to join it, and something that we can elevate. Right. So I was just kind of going into what we doing right now with starting a platform on PaulPLockettProductions.com. You know what I'm saying? Really, which is a platform for not just the city, but other people to independently be able to bring their shows, bring their movies and things like that, you know, where you don't have to pay fees. You don't have to, do things like that. And then we could build this and then help the community basically evolve. I want to hear your opinion when it comes down to that.
Now, I think that's dope because it ain't even all about having the finances, but everybody don't have the finances. So it could be like, I think it could be huge because you letting independent creators come and people still better watch their shows, listen to their music, whatever, on this platform. So I just feel like it's another way for people to get exposure and get their stuff out.
Yeah.
Just like be on any other platform like that.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. So I just want to get your opinion as well, because this right here is basically new. And I know for the first time about a week ago, I let everybody know. And I just wanted everybody to know and understand that this is something basically that I'm building for us, for the community, something that we could build from the ground up and be a part of. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So with that being said, let's go back into the question. So we was giving everybody a little bit of background of yourself. People may not know where your acting ability and where your talent come from. And a lot of people may not know, except for you just giving us a little bit of singing there. They may not know your background with that. So give people a little bit of like what led you to this place to now be doing a show like The City.
So my mom and daddy, they both pastors at a church. So I've been singing in the praise team, the choir since I was like old enough to remember. And now I'm over all the music ministry at the church. So me being in church really just made me evolve musically And even going to California made me involved musically, because now I'm telling people what people was telling me about how to sing, or how to sing correctly, or your presence on the stage or whatever. But
Yeah.
acting, that came like middle school. I had my first acting debut in a play. That's what's crazy. And
Wow.
then I did it with you, and that's like my second time. And people like, oh, you just must be a natural. But
Yeah.
that's pretty much it with acting. But singing,
Yeah.
I've been singing forever.
So for everybody that don't know, that right there is natural talent. That's natural abilities. Of course, I didn't know what to expect, because like when I first met Jarius, I knew he had talents and abilities when it come to singing and things like that, but I really didn't know when it come down to the acting. But
Right.
he came out, did an amazing job, and I personally can't see anybody else playing the character of Smoke. So that shows you right there, the guy who have natural abilities, natural talents, and you definitely got a gift, So what I
That's
want to
dope
ask you,
that you said it.
yeah, for sure, man, it's real, it's real. What I want to also ask you from that, being a person who come from the church background, you sung in the church all your life. Your dad a pastor, mama pastor, and things like that. Do anybody ever say anything to you about playing the character Smoke?
As soon as it came out, like the mothers at the church, the older mothers, it was like, ooh, I was like, baby, I know that's just, I know that's just a show, that's just acting, but I could not stand you cussing like that. You said, and it's like they happy for you, but at the same time, they want to get out their belt. Like, boy, I know you ain't cussing like that. But it's dope though, man.
Yeah.
Even that, like them, like seeing me be that other person, like only acting could let them see that side, or like
Yeah.
me portraying that character. So I think it's dope still.
Yeah. I mean, what about you? Have you ever felt anything from playing Smoke? Like, I don't know if I could go that far, man, or dang, this is gonna be difficult. Have you ever felt that? Even though we know it's acting, still, you're a human being, and you different, and you definitely come from another background. So,
Right.
have you ever felt that with playing Smoke?
Yeah, I mean, I have. I feel like even when reading the script, I'm like, dang, I gotta cuss like this, cuss like that, and like my dad is a pastor, and he watching it, and some of the stuff he laughing at too. But on the other hand, it's like, dang, we was raised the total opposite of what this character is. Like we was
Yeah,
raised not to do this, not to do that. But
yeah,
like I always say when I'm talking about Smoke, like me being able to do that, I'm reaching people that the church can't reach. You know what I'm saying?
a
So I
hundred
still
percent.
feel like I'm bringing people to Christ doing that.
Yeah,
But like if they following me, I'm following Christ regardless. So
yeah,
I still love it. Like I love the character Simone.
a hundred
Every
percent, a
every
hundred
word
percent.
that's in it.
Yeah, real talk. I mean, for everybody to know too, because I've heard things as well, even with writing the show. For everybody to know too, I am a Christian as well. I come from that background too, and one thing that I want everybody to know when it come down to this, a show like Thecity, is that these characters that we bring into life, this is real life.
Right.
That's why you also got the aspects of people like Preach. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I bet people love Preach when it comes down to that aspect, right?
Right.
You know, but you got people like Dwayne's mother, who also is a very prayerful woman. So you
Mm-hmm.
have different aspects, but I wanted people to really see the reality of what that type of lifestyle is like. It's
Mm-hmm.
not really it's not really about looking at a character and saying, "Oh, I can't believe somebody played a character like that." It's about
Right.
this is reality. This
Right,
is
and I
what
love
really
how you
go
show the background of why he's like this. He ain't just
exactly.
like this because he popped out his mama and he wanted to be some reckless teenager. He got so much pain inside because of what he's going through and what he
Yeah,
went through and what's still going on with his friends and in this neighborhood.
yeah. I mean, it's a reason why Smoke react the way he react when his mom come and talk to him. It's
Right,
the reason why, even with his mom being in rehab, he like whatever. It's a young guy who has been through this many times. So it's
right,
not easy for him to like see that. And it's just that he just became numb to it. You get what I'm saying?
right,
So at the end of the day, I want people to understand and know every character that's being played in this show is basically somebody who really live in these environments that you may not even know, because you may be coming from a different environment that's going through this every day.
Right.
So don't just look at this character and be like, how can somebody play this type of person? You know, because guess what? When we watch mainstream TV, we're not going to see a lot of these things.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm
right.
saying? We're not going to see a lot of these type characters because they're not giving us the real. They're not giving us the reality. I want to make sure that with this show, I'm as authentic as possible. For one, because I'm from LA, and for two, I would not disrespect the culture of where we come from like that.
Yeah, and that's what, when I first started playing the character, and it's like, you would be like, you got to play this serious. You got to do it this kind of way. And like, when I seen how serious you was about it and how passionate you was, even like showing me your old house and how you was brought up, it's like, man, I got to play this to the best of my ability, because I feel like more people counting on me than just me. It ain't just about me. It's about the whole culture now. It's about LA. It's about LA. Like, I'm looking at the big picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, for people who don't know, when it come down to some of the characters on the show, like Jerry's, I brought him down to South Central to see the house that I grew up in, to see what it was like in a city like that, and he was really studying the environment and really understanding what it is to be that character. You know, you got to understand, when it comes down to these characters, you really got to dive in. And even though it may have been difficult for you coming from a different place and also a different state, you definitely dived into that character and really lived, you know, Smoke, when it come down to that. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
Going into first and foremost, before I go into this question, Jarius don't know what the next episode is gonna. Well, after the ones we have done, he don't know what the next episode is gonna be in the future. He don't know what I have planned for Smoke, none of that. So with that being said, in playing the role of Smoke, what do you see for Smoke's future? Do you see him changing his life like Preach? Do you see him, you know, going to jail? Do you see something happening to him? What do you see when it comes down to Smoke's character?
To be honest, I don't feel like he gonna go to jail. Like, hold on. What's up, man? I'm on this call. Hold on. I'm on the line with the city, with the drama.
Live, people, live.
Yeah. So like, even with that character and where I feel like he going, I don't think he gonna go to jail though. I don't. But if he was anywhere else, like you told me, you said in the hood, like, people can do this and do that, and they may not ever like go to jail or get punished for it. So with me, with the people he got around him, I feel like he will change. He'll never be like a Preach though.
Yeah.
But he will be better maybe. But it won't ever be a Preach kind of thing. Like, I'm this. I think he'll always be street. But he'll be like one of the OGs telling the homies, like, I don't did that. Like, it ain't even worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, the people around him.
Yeah. I mean,
like
but Preach is a character who was originally a blood before he changed his life around.
Right.
So you don't think that Smoke have that in him to change like that?
I don't see him turning all the way around like Preach like that. Nah, I maybe more that I read the script and all that, but I don't see it for right now. Not what I don't played out so far.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that African though. It's a buggy. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah. Oh man, it's amazing. I can't wait for you to see it as well. That's what I'm saying. Everybody be ready for episode 3. It's gonna be big, man. It's gonna be real.
Be on the run.
It's gonna be big. It's definitely gonna be big, you know. So I mean, besides that, going into the future when it comes down to the city, I want to know what's your expectations. Tell me what you expect from me as a writer when it comes down to, you know, future episodes. You know, before you come in and do your job, what you expect from not just the character Smoke, but from the show.
I just expect for it to always leave you on the edge of your seat. Like, dang, like, I gotta watch the next episode because I feel like I'm in it. Like, I feel like I feel like it's touching me. Like, I'm really in the show. Like, I know Smoke, or I know, like, just making it real personal, like real life situation kind of. Yeah. You've been doing a good job with it, I feel like.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it with me. Like
That's
just
what's
making it
up.
real personal for people.
Yeah. I mean, other than that, man, you know, and I really appreciate that. You know, things like that, it helped me when it come down to the show. You know, because y'all characters and you all as actors motivate me when it come down to the writing. I'm gonna be honest with you. When it come down to episode 2 and 3, I rewritten those episodes right after episode 1, because then I got to feel all of you actors' energy and all of you all personal lives as well, and kind of connect it all and kind of like fit you all more into the character. You get what I'm saying? You know, just when I found out, okay, Jerry's have talent when it come down to music, so I switched some things up with episode 1, so you can showcase that a little more too.
Yeah, I
So
feel
you
that.
all,
That's true.
yeah. So you all motivate me, you know, as a writer for the show, on how to take it to the next level, because I want it to be as authentic as possible. You know, we all know when it come down to the streets, when it come down to that world, when it come down to urban communities, it's very real. It's very raw. We don't hide anything. Who we are is who we are. So I want that same energy to come across when people watch the city as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. So other than that, man, tell us all, you know, what to expect from you. Like, what is quarantine life out there and in North Carolina? Like, what's going on with you right now?
Well, like I said, I've been doing a lot of stuff in the church ministry. I got a new music coming soon, of course.
Yeah.
But the quarantine life been killing me though. To be honest, being so boring, man. But we all trying to stay inside. I think we should stay inside because it don't seem like it's getting too much better. But try to be positive wherever you are. Do things that keep you positive, keep your mind positive. Don't let the quarantine get the best of you. That's
Definitely.
how I feel about the whole thing.
Definitely. Hey, what would Smoke do if he was in quarantine right now?
He probably still be out there doing whatever he want to do. He'd probably still be out doing whatever he want to do, bullying Phil's friends.
Out with his rag on, huh? Like, what's up?
Yeah, that's what he'd be doing, man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You gotta get Smoke a girl though. You gotta write him in a girl, man.
See where your head is at. You worried about Smoke getting the girl. You know what?
You gotta write him in a girl.
Hey,
man.
I was gonna leave that part out, but since you bring it up, let everybody know when it come down to Smoke / Jurius. Do Jurius got a special lady out there? I mean, what's going on when it come down to that?
It's a little complicated. I ain't with nobody though. I'm single, you know.
Okay.
But I just feel like that'll mellow Smoke out a little bit. That'll calm him down and get a little crazy. You know what I'm saying?
So you all heard it here first. Jarius, who plays Smoke, is complicated. He is single.
Yeah.
But he is looking for a missus on the show.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what's up.
Get Smoke right though, man.
Hey, before we go, man, before we get to that, give everybody a little bit more. Give them another 8 bars, man. Give it to them, man. Show them what you do best. Give them another 8 bars. Man? Before we go, give them a little more, man. Give them something.
What's the song?
Give them the city. Just give them a little bit of the city hook.
What is it? LA, my city. Blue rag, blue thickies. Gotta get it so don't tempt me. On the shawl posted like Nipsey. All dope boys, no Rickies. From Slauson to the Century. Those my streets where I be serving dope fiends by the palm trees. And I'm more hood than my OGs like Ace Hood. I'm so hood. All the homies, they call me Smoke cause I stay smoking that good. Never no lies, all facts, nigga. Keep talking that smack, nigga. 16 to the back like on this track. They call it a rap, nigga.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Hey, before you go, man, let everybody know where they can find if they want to join you on your Instagrams, your Facebooks, where they can find your music. Let them know all of that.
So on Instagram is j.strong, JAI.strong. You can find me on Instagram. Facebook, it'll be Jarius Strong, JAIRUS Strong. Apple Music, JAI Strong, Jarius Strong, J Strong, Destiny Life Worship. You can go get that. And that's pretty much it. We everywhere. YouTube, everywhere. Spotify, all that.
So everybody out there, go join Jarius when it comes to Instagram, Facebook. Go listen to his music. I can tell you all his music is dope. You would definitely be impressed. And we appreciate it, Jarius, man. We're going to keep this city moving, man. We're going to keep it going. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Man.
All
For
right,
sure.
bro. All right, man. Keep doing. I'll check you later.
You too.
All right, later. All right, everybody. So that's a wrap. I appreciate everybody for joining in for the interview. As you all know, or if you don't know, we did 2 parts because we had a little bit of a malfunction that happened, for the first part. But go catch part 1 and then catch part 2. Thank you all for joining in. And again, do not forget, April the 28th, go and watch Thecity on paulplockettproductions.com. Hey, support the show. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it moving. Love you all. Deuces.